surfing now, everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari with me. Yeah, man.
That was the Beach Boys and Surfing Safari going out to Shep. Like I said, he's a surfer. I mentioned before, Simon, surf music comes in two varieties, vocal and instrumental. Well, the next track is an instrumental surf tune, recorded by a band called Dick Dale and the Deltones. Now, a lot of people will recognise this tune because it was used in one of Quentin Tarantino's, probably his greatest ever film called Pulp Fiction. This was used as the theme song, the theme music. Really powerful tune. You know, it really does. It speaks volumes to me about what the surfing culture was in California in '62. Great track. Dedicating this one to my good mates Crumpy and Keith, lads from the workshop. This is for you, lads. This is Dick Dale and Miseraloo. That was Miseraloo going out to Crumpy and Keith. Like I said at the start of the show, Simon, instrumental music did play a big part in '62. There was loads of it about. It really was popular, and no one did it better than this British band, comprising of, as soon as I say the name, you'll know straight away. As soon as I say Hank Marvin, you're going to know it's the Shadows. So there was Hank Marvin, Jet Harris, Tony Meehan and Bruce Welsh, and they were Cliff Richard's backing band. But they also had a career of their own going. And obviously it was all guitar-based instrumentals. And in Hank Marvin, they had a virtuoso guitarist. But this track was released, I think it was in the early summer of 1962. This stayed at number one for 8 weeks. That's a phenomenal. It was the longest stay at number one by a British band in the entire 60s. That's unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't think it's Shadow's biggest seller. I think Apache actually sold more, but this was a great song. And I'd like to dedicate this to my good friend Trevor. He's back at work now. So, Trev, it's for you, mate. This is The Shadows and Wonderful Land. That was The Shadows and Wonderful Land. On a more sombre note, Simon.
Yes.
Obviously, I think everyone... I'm not going to go in too much depth about it, but we all know what happened on Monday night.
Yes.
And we at the Sounds of Salford do send out our deepest condolences and sympathies to all the families involved. But I also think, Simon, that at times like this...
It pulls the community together.
It brings out the best in people.
Yes.
It really does. And none more so than a friend of yours.
Yeah. In Archer, his niece called Rav.
Yeah.
She's a tattooist and she's doing the Manchester Bee for the Manchester Attack Fund. She's got over the grand now and she's still got 2 hours to go. Can we give her a shout out on the video? We can certainly give her a shout out.
It's a wonderful thing what you're doing. I think everybody really appreciates what everybody, all the charity work that's going on. But that's a great gesture. And also, I'd like to mention Salford Rugby. That is a wonderful gesture what they've done.
Yeah,
it's a free.
It's me on this one.
It's a wonderful gesture. I certainly am going to be there on tomorrow night. You'll be there, Simon. Oh no, you can't because
I'm doing a gig for the ladies.
Yeah, so I understand that, but obviously there'll be a lot of new faces there, which
hopefully. It's all going towards the pot, isn't it?
So,
and I would like to mention Rav Noddy and Ailey Broughton. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
they're doing great work there at the Rare Ink Church Street Echo.
So if you do want, and Scott Dixon's doing this, as well.
I know you. So
for Scott as well.
Yeah, Candy Skull Tattoo on Charlie Road, Swinton. He's doing it Saturday, isn't he? So,
yeah. So to
local
all of
tattoo
you,
artists coming together.
And I know Scott's good.
I do.
So anything like if you need any ink doing,
one of our main sponsors, Scott.
Yeah, but if you need any ink doing, get down to Scott's or to Rav's in Broughton, Rav and Ailey
in Church Street in Eccles.
So if you want something doing, I think it's a nice gesture.
Do both.
Get the B. Get the B for Manchester. And also, I'd like to say,
you got the name B. Do you know where the Manchester Bee come from?
I think it's to do with industrious hard working.
Yes, from the factories. Well done, Noddy.
Well, it was also the symbol of Napoleon Bonaparte.
Was it?
Yeah, his symbol was the bee.
See, we learn something new every day on this show, Noddy.
Because Napoleon viewed himself as industrious and hard working, so that's what the bee is. It does it grafts, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So yeah, it's a nice gesture, that, Simon. So the next song is by the Four Seasons. And I'd like to dedicate it to Rav and Haley and to Scott Dixon for the wonderful work that they're doing. This is the Four Seasons and Big Girls Don't Cry.
That's just an alibi.
the Four Seasons going out to Rav, Ailey and Scott for the wonderful work they're doing with the bee tattoos. Wonderful gesture. Thank you very much. We're very proud.
Proud to be associated with
Yes,
them,
that's great. That really is. Now, Simon, moving on to the show again. This next track, I said it's instrumentals, very, very popular in 1962. Well, this next track, and this is there's a bit of history with this song as well, because this was the very first single by a British artist to reach number one in America in the rock and roll period. And he was to be followed by, I think we've had over 201 in America now, the Brits, but this was the first one. And the chap who recorded it was a jazz musician called Mr. Ackerbilk. And the song that took him to number one, it was used and this is where it gets its name from, it was used on a show called Stranger on the Shore. And when it was released in America, it was played to death, and it became the biggest selling song of 1962 in America.
Oh, that's shocking.
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
It is hard to believe that.
That's a cast iron fact. It's a great track, and I always remember this. They used this in the film The Wanderers. I suppose it was a love theme between Richie and I think it was Richie and Nancy, and that's the theme music that they used for them. Great track. Only one person this one can go to, Simon. It's going to Christine. Yes. So Christine, I hope you like this one. This is Ackerbilk and Stranger on the Shore.